Imagine standing at the edge of a place where the laws of the modern world simply do not apply. A place so secretive and dangerous that your mere presence could trigger a global incident or end your life in seconds. There are corners of our planet hidden behind high-voltage fences, guarded by elite soldiers, or protected by ancient, deadly curses. Some hide the secrets of our origins, while others contain the keys to our ultimate destruction. You are about to discover the most restricted locations on Earth that you are strictly forbidden from visiting. From a mountain hiding a secret city to an island where the residents will kill you on sight, we are counting down the places you can never go. Pay close attention to the final location, because it is the only place left on Earth where time has completely stopped for thousands of years. 10 deep within the Ural Mountains of Russia lies a mystery that has baffled intelligence agencies for decades. The closed town of Metskory is officially off-limits to all foreigners and even most Russian citizens. High-resolution satellite images show massive excavation projects and heavy construction that never seems to end. The Russian government claims it is a mining site, but the lack of commercial activity suggests something much more sinister. Many believe it is a nuclear-hardened bunker designed to house the nation's elite in the event of a global catastrophe. Armed guards patrol the perimeter, and anyone caught approaching the gates is detained and interrogated immediately. The town was founded in the late 70s, and has been under high security ever since. It is rumored to house a massive automated command center for nuclear missiles. 9 off the coast of South Carolina, there is a lush green paradise that looks inviting from a distance. However, if you try to steer your boat toward the shores of Morgan Island, you will be met with a terrifying sight. The island is home to over 4,000 rhesus monkeys that are not native to the United States. These are not friendly animals looking for snacks from tourists. They were brought here for medical research and carry diseases that are highly contagious to humans. The government has placed the entire island under permanent quarantine to prevent a biological disaster. 8 Brazil is famous for its beautiful beaches, but there is one island where you will never see a single sunbather. Ilha de Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island, is home to the densest population of venomous snakes in the world. Experts estimate there is one deadly snake for every square meter of land on this rocky outcrop. The primary resident is the golden lancehead, a viper whose venom is so powerful it can melt human flesh. The Brazilian Navy has officially banned the public from entering the island to prevent certain death. The golden lancehead viper exists nowhere else on the planet but this small island. The venom of these snakes is 5 times more potent than their cousins on the mainland. 7. In the freezing wilderness of the Arctic Circle, a massive concrete wedge sticks out of a mountain like something from a science fiction movie. This is the Svalbard Global Sea Vault, often referred to as the Doomsday Vault. It was built to withstand nuclear blasts, earthquakes, and the melting of the polar ice caps. Inside are millions of seeds from every corner of the Earth, acting as a backup drive for humanity's food supply. The vault is buried so deep in the permafrost that even if the power fails, the seeds will remain frozen for centuries. The vault is located on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen in a highly remote area. It contains over 1 million unique samples of crops from nearly every country. 6. Hawaii is known for its open and welcoming culture, but there is one island that remains a total mystery. Niihau, known as the Forbidden Island, has been privately owned by the same family since 1864. There are no paved roads, no shops, and no internet on this island. It is home to a small population of native Hawaiians who live exactly as their ancestors did hundreds of years ago. Even the most famous celebrities and wealthiest billionaires are turned away at the shore. The island was purchased from King Kamehameha V for $10,000 in gold. The owners promised to preserve the native culture and language of the islanders. 5. Floating in the Venetian lagoon in Italy is an island with a history so dark that locals refuse to even look at it. Poveglia Island was used as a quarantine station for victims of the Black Death in the Middle Ages. Thousands of people were sent here to die, and their bodies were burned in massive pits. Centuries later, the island became home to a mental asylum where a cruel doctor performed horrific experiments on patients. Today, the island is completely abandoned, and the Italian government has banned all tourism. It is estimated that over 50% of the island's soil is composed of human ash. Fishermen in the area avoid the island because they often catch human bones in their nets. The mental hospital on the island was closed in 1968 after the head doctor went insane. The island is considered one of the most haunted locations in the entire world. Several buyers have tried to develop the island but fled after spending only one night there. 4. Deep in the hills of southwestern France, there is a cave system that contains the most stunning art ever created by ancient humans. The Lascaux Caves are filled with nearly 2,000 paintings of animals and symbols that are 17,000 years old. When the caves were first discovered, thousands of visitors flocked to see them, but this proved to be a disaster. The carbon dioxide from human breath began to rot the ancient paintings, causing mold to grow over the prehistoric masterpieces. The caves were sealed off forever in 1963 to save the history of our species. 3. Hidden behind the walls of Vatican City is one of the most guarded collections of knowledge in existence. The Vatican secret archives contain documents dating back over 12 centuries. It is rumored to hold the truth about historical scandals, the trials of the Knights Templar, and even evidence of extraterrestrial life. While the Church claims the archives are open to qualified scholars, most of the shelves remain strictly off-limits to everyone except the Pope. The miles of underground shelving are protected by Swiss guards and advanced security technology. 2. In the middle of the North Atlantic Ocean, a brand new island rose from the waves in 1963. Circe Island was created by a violent underwater volcanic eruption that lasted for 4 years. This island is one of the youngest places on Earth and offers a unique look at how life begins without human interference. To keep the ecosystem perfectly pure, no humans are allowed to step foot on Circe. Only a handful of scientists have been granted access to watch how birds and plants colonize a completely barren rock. 1. The most dangerous and forbidden place on this list is a small island in the Indian Ocean called North Sentinel Island. It is home to the Sentinelese, a tribe that has lived in total isolation for over 60,000 years. They have no contact with the outside world and have rejected every attempt at communication with extreme violence. They survive by hunting and gathering, and they are the only people on Earth who do not know how to make fire. The Indian government has established a 3-mile exclusion zone around the island to protect the tribe and any outsiders who might wander too close. We have traveled from the high-tech bunkers of Russia to the ancient, untouched shores of North Sentinel Island. These places remind us that despite our connected world, there are still boundaries that should never be crossed. Whether protected by the military, by nature, or by ancient tribes, these locations remain the world's greatest mysteries. The secrets they hold are preserved by the very fact that we cannot see them. If you could secretly visit one of these places for just 1 hour, which one would you choose? Would you risk the snakes of Brazil or the arrows of the Sentinelese to see what the world is hiding? Do you think the government is hiding proof of aliens in the Vatican or under the mountains of Russia? Tell us your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the forbidden, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the unknown. Stay curious, because the next mystery we uncover might be even more shocking than the last. In our next video, we will explore the secret underground cities that are being built right under our feet. You won't want to miss it.